Now two flags fly above my land that really sum up how I feel. One is the colors that fly high and proud, the red, the white, the blue. The other one's got a rattlesnake with a simple statement made. Don't tread on me is what it says, and I'll take that. You want to do it? You want to talk? Tell everybody, say hi.
Hi, Daddy.
We're going to do some tackle talk today?
Yeah?
Yeah? Before we go out this weekend?
Mm-hmm.
Hey y'all, Big Bub here from Big Bub Outdoors. I'd like to thank everybody that's new to my channel and the new subscribers. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share button. Share with your friends. Let's get this out there. I'm up to 66 subscribers. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. You know, I'm really trying to get this back up and going. I used to do this and I lost all my subscribers. I had people following me all the time. Not trying to be a big famous guy or nothing. I'm just trying to, you know, show everybody the outdoor life. You know, live the outdoor life, be outside, enjoy it with your kids, you know, get them into it, because hunting and fishing is a dying sport. I can't stress that enough. I mean, get them out. You get a kid away from an Xbox, get them away from the PlayStations, the Wii's. I might be a little old, and you know, all these could be outdated. I think, you know, it's PS4 and Xbox One now. I don't even know if there is a Wii anymore, but get them off the TV, get them outside, you know, get them playing. As you see, my little buggy, she's here with me. She can't get enough of the fishing. Her sisters are out riding bicycles. They can't get enough of it. They're hunters. You know, they've already killed deer. Their sister's ready to get out. She's dying. She's 3 years old though. You know, she's big as a hoss. She's bigger than any 6-year-old in the family. And she wants to go, but Indiana, she can't go till she's 5, so she got another 2 years. So we're gonna do a little tackle talk today. Like I said, we're at that 66 subscribers. When I hit that magical 100, I'm going to give away a Big Bub cat rod for free. I'm gonna take all the comments that I get on that video. I'm gonna run them through a shuffler, and whoever gets picked, I'll give you a week to contact me. Once you contact me, you'll give me your colors of what you want, and you'll give me your personal information on where I'm sending the rod and reel. Well, I don't know. I think I'm just going to do a rod. I don't think I'm going to put a reel in this one. I'll do rod and reel when I hit 200. But I'm going to give away a $150 cat rod that I hand make. They're all custom, 100%. I'm going to do here kitty kitty, isn't that right? Here kitty kitty rod. My buggy right here, she named that rod. That's right, here kitty kitty. We're going to do that. So I'm going to show y'all kind of what Big Bub uses when he goes out and does some fishing for catfish. A lot of this stuff I don't even use no more. I've had this tackle box for many years. I have a Plano, as you can see, 737. Alright, we'll go ahead and we're going to open this up. Yeah, I busted the lid on it and I've glued it all back together. This lid here, this part comes up too. You know, but it's all inside here underneath. So, I'll show y'all what we got going on in the top. Because I do take the kids, so I take everything with me. We got our, hang on buggy, got our filter for our lanterns, got our cat bobbers, light up bobbers. This is Anna's new bobber.
Okay, I want to play with that.
No, you can't play with it right now, baby.
Why?
Because Daddy's got to find the top to it. Obviously, the top fell off of it.
That's my hair.
I got some yo-yos. These are awesome if you guys are out in boats and stuff and you set trot lines. You take this and you, here, you hold that, buggy. Daddy's going to show them. Hold on to it. Hold it tight. Grab it. Hold it. Here, you pull. Here, you pull that string. Pull. See, you throw that out. And then, hang on, let go.
Huh?
I'll show you all here. You just push this down. I can try to do it with one hand. But you push this little knob right here down into that cut out, and it'll hold. And then when a fish fights, it See, it reels itself in. It'll sit and it'll pull it, and it'll fight the fish and wear that fish out for you. These are real good to hang from trees and stuff. I mean, these are excellent little trout lines. I don't have a boat, but I put these on land. I got quite a few of those, as you can see. All right, quit digging, Daddy. Get to them. All right, flint. Never know if you need to start a fire. You ain't got a lighter. It's always good. Yep, pole holder. I got bigger ones that I carry, but this is just one that I keep in my tackle box. Hang on, I'll get to it. This is some bluegill rigs for the kids. Good old Bic lighter. Put it down. I don't want you to get a hook in your hand. Leave those ones alone. Come sit in your chair. We're going to do this tackle talk. You fish with these bobbers? You like fishing with these bobbers? We'll show these people your bobbers. You want to show them? Here. See? Want to see what them are called? I don't even know what these are. I bought them on eBay.
Bobbers.
Rod and bobbers. These here, these little tops come off these. You put little glow sticks in there. And I'll show y'all. I got that right there crammed full of glow sticks. And I got a set of worms in there, fake worms. And then everything else is mantles for a lantern. That's just in that. For multiple different types of bobbers. Metal rod holder. Catfish grippers.
Catfish.
These are old. I mean, back in the day, prototypes. I think they're actually new ones now. Let me try and open these up. You grab a catfish like that, grab around it. It holds that catfish for you so you don't get horned. I don't even know if they make these now. When I used to do videos, a guy sent me this. He sponsored me and wanted me to show these being used. And my kids use this more than I do. And people that don't really catfish, these are great to have. They're called catfish grippers. If they still sell them. But they're called catfish grippers. I love these things. They're great for children. They're great for non-cat fishermen. And they, you know, you just grab that fish and hold on to them. They ain't got to worry about getting horned or nothing like that. But good old catfish grippers, man. Those are in my box. Oh, I know, you got that.
Yeah.
And then over here I got spare parts for the lantern. I got survival saws. You never know when you got to cut some kindling. I got some bells. You unscrew these and they hook to that. And then right here, you put one of them lights, them glow sticks that I showed y'all on there. And then, oh, here's the rest of her bobber. That light up bobber. I was just showing everybody.
Here's bobber.
Oh.
This is bobber. Fishy bobber.
I got your bobber. Don't worry about it.
Fish bobber.
Yep. You got your bobber. You're the bobber queen, ain't you? Put that one back in the tackle box. Daddy put this bobber together and show everybody what it looks like. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see. Yeah, there you go. Lights up, and that's real bright at night. And you just twist it off, and it goes off. Parts to my lantern. Always keep spares. Always keep spares. Alright. Got a pin in there. Alright, stop. Alright, don't put that on your mouth. Don't put that funnel on there. Then we got the big catfish bobbers, you know. But that's basically just what's in the top of the box. I'll go ahead and close the top of the box. Now, when we get into my big catfish stuff, my box weighs 64 pounds. So, top of the box. I know I got some real old rusty hooks. Got my handy dandy. These are always nice to have. Let me open these up. These are made by Gerber. And they're just little pliers. Multi-tool. Made by Gerber. These are great for fishing. They open real nice. I've had some bigger Gerbers and they don't open like this. Like always one side stays like stuck. It doesn't want to open. These have always opened. They're real thin. They get in the fish real easy. You know, multi-tool on top of that. You never know when you got to work on something. I have got 8/0 that I use. Bluegill fishing circle hook, octopus, 3 times strong octopus offset hooks. I got, you know, regular jig heads. These are cool. These here, let me turn this around for a minute. I'm gonna set this right here. Let's see, where can I set this camera? I know you're probably looking right at the tackle box right now, but I'm gonna undo this.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm getting ready to show these people what this hook is all about. It's not just a regular Alright. Anyway, this right here, this hook is snailed, but it's called the egg loop knot. Alright? And I learned this from, it's on an offset J hook. It's a, I can't remember exactly what size, but what these are used for, I mean, what I use it for, is I use it for chicken liver. Put your chicken liver on there, and then you just take the egg loop knot and you wrap it around the chicken and you pull it tight, and it holds it against the, it'll hold against the shank right here. You just pull that little loop tight, which all you gotta do is pull the line. Then you hook your swivel onto your main line. And if you guys want to see how to make the egg loop knot, I can do a video of that, but I will tag Cats and Carps with Luke from catsandcarps.com. I ain't gonna lie, I watched Luke's video on how to do this. I'm just like everybody else. I started out as a YouTube watcher too, 8 years ago. Fat Boy Dan got me into doing these videos, and I started learning more and more. Mainly all I fished with was live bait and night crawlers, and I started learning different things. But yeah, Luke's from catsandcarps.com. He has an amazing video. He's really good at making these. He slows them down. He really shows you. He even has diagrams on it, how to do this. I watched the video one time, and as you all can see, I made quite a few. I've lost a few, breaking line, whatnot, catching catfish. Then over here, these are all for my dip baits. Got different types. I got ones with the springs in them. Just different types for dip baits. I take kids out. I'm kind of low on swivels. And then I have Eagle Claw circle hooks. I don't like their circle hooks. They're alright. They look more like a J hook to me, but they call them circle hooks. They're offset number 9s. But they're pretty cool.
No, Daddy, you're not supposed
But that's what's in that drawer. The bottom next 2 drawers are all sinkers. Show y'all what's going on. Everything in this drawer is 1 ounce and under. Okay. And then I'll show you different types. I have no rolls, 5 ounces and bigger. Hang on, I did get it. Here's an 8 ounce egg sinker. And then these are homemade spoons. I can show y'all how to make these. I do have videos on how to make these. This is this mold was made with a 2x4. Then I actually got a true spoon mold now. Go through my channel. On my channel there is how to make your own sinkers. But that's what I got in my tackle box. That's my big box. I have a river box. It's just sinkers and hooks and a stringer. I don't have a stringer in this box because whenever I take this box is when I have the kids. So I have a basket. It's very rare that I keep catfish. I mainly just catch and release.
Daddy,
Haven't found a good recipe yet for catfish after my grandma passed away. So if you know a good recipe and you want me to try it, you know, send me a message on this video, and I'll do a video trying your recipe, and we'll see how it is and see if I like it. I'm very picky on my catfish. But when it comes to rods, there's a lot of rods out there, and what people need to realize is you get what you pay for. And the more you learn about rods, I've learned a lot since I started making rods. I thought I knew catfish poles back in the day when I was a teenager and whatnot. You know, great big old pole, that's a big, you know, no. Length has nothing to do with fish. It has to do with casting distance. That is what length is. Just because you see somebody's, oh, that's a great bit, it'll hold all that. No. Power is where it's at. You have to read it. Read your line weight. Read your lure weight. The only one that you can buy in store that I have ever seen that is catfish is sponsored by Bill Dance. It's Zepco Cat Pro XT, I believe. Don't hold me to that. It's a 2-piece. They do make it in 8-foot, 9-foot, and 10-foot. They make it in spinning and casting, and it will throw 8 ounces of lead. 99.9% of your stores bought ones that you go into Walmart, you go into Academy, whatnot. I don't care if it's 7-foot or if it's 10-foot, 15-foot, 99.9% of them, they will only throw about 2 to 4 ounces of lead. I do know for a fact Berkley has the most meatiest one that you can buy regularly. It will throw 4 to 6 ounces depending on which Berkley you get. Now, that is with ones off there. Now, there is tangling with catfish. Tangling with catfish, you can go check out Steve Douglas on his channel. He has the monster rod holder fishing rod now, made by TWC. TWC has got a lot of stuff. You can look at one of my other videos. There's I did a review on a monster rod. Fat Boy Dan's got one, and then he's got a regular TWC rod that came from Steve Douglas right out of his boat. He signed it, and then they're fairly good price. They're I believe right after shipping they're like $105 to $115, depending on which one you get. Mud Bums has got another good one. Theirs will throw 8 ounces and above, depending on what you got. And we're talking, these are medium actions that are throwing 8 ounces. Medium heavy. Their heavies and 2 times heavies will really hold some weight. They'll really sling some weight, and they'll really pull in some big fish. I do believe those are like $150, because I went through all these big names and everything to see what they were selling theirs for, to try and price mine, because I know how far I'm into them, and because I thought I was going to be on the real expensive side, and I guess I really wasn't, because of how much it cost me to order everything and then make them. But there's, like I said, they're like $150. Mud Bums, they're rail splitters. Fat Boy Dan's got one of those too. Rippin' Lips is on the cheaper side. Now, you do get what you pay for. Rippin' Lips, I do believe, is a quality rod, but their reel seats are cheap. They're not aluminum reel seats, they're graphite. I'm not tearing down a Rippin' Lip rod. I like their rods, I like their design. Got great eyelets. They're 7.5 foot. They're all red rods. They're great looking rods. The reel seat, graphite reel seats. I mean, I have cheaper rods that I put the graphite reel seats, but if you get the big quality, you know, here Kitty line of mine, they come with all aluminum reel seats. But that's the cheapest one, I believe, and it's like $70. And then let's see, Tomcat, he makes custom rods. Tomcat's about $150. I'm throw him in here. I'm friends with Tomcat on Facebook and whatnot. Tomcat gave me a lot of advice on, because I run paracord handles like he does. He gave me some advice on how to do them paracord handles so they don't come loose on people. He gave me some tips on marbling and stuff. I really like Tomcat. He's a good guy. I've seen some of his rods. I've seen him pull in sharks. I use the same glasses he does. We order from the same company. Muddy River flathead rod. I really like the Muddy River flathead rod. It just, I really get into detail in my other video, Tackle Talk with Fat Boy Dan. That Muddy River flathead rod is just crazy. The way that grip is, it's like I got like a rubber gnarled grip. It feels like a ratchet in your hand. You know, it feels amazing. It's got a nice sleek design. It's black and white. I mean, all black rod and then white offsets. It just it's plain, but it's not plain. I mean, it just makes it pop. Like I said, go to my other video, you'll see it. As y'all can see, I use my rods more than I do anything. Not that I'm trying to sponsor myself. I do try to, yeah, you know, I've sold 115, so I'm not doing bad. I did that all over the winter. Since it's got hot, nobody's bought a fishing pole. That's crazy. But I'm hoping to get some pictures and videos of them out enjoying the outdoor life with my rods. I'm really hoping that this kind of helps y'all on Tackle Talk on how to catfish, what kind of rods to look for. Reel wise, that is everybody's preference. Well, we can get into that. I prefer, if you guys would like me to do reel talk, I own one of every type of reel. So I've done it all, but I run bait casters with bait runners on them, little bait clickers, bait runners. They're called, you know, everybody calls them a little something line runner. I call them bait runner or bait clicker. I run Abu Garcia's. I am trying out the Pro Cat, and an update on that. The Pro Cat is actually really worth its money. It is a Academy reel. They've upgraded it. A buddy of mine has got the upgrade. I got the older one. I got the green one. It's like a really dark green. It's almost matches my tackle box. Its gear ratio is 5 to 1. The new one is 6 to 1. And the new one, it's got a better braking system on it for heavier weights. Like mine, I had no problem throwing 4 ounces on it, but if I wanted to put anything heavier on there, it wouldn't hold it. It just want to burr up. So I ordered some brake washers for it from Abu Garcia. They were the same size as my Abu Garcia 5000D. Put a new brake washer, thicker brake washer in there, fixed it right up. It's actually in my last video I just did out of Merrim, catching catfish on it. Does a great job. But I could sit and I could talk all day about bait casters. I love bait casters. I have no problem with open face. I got my wife away from the button reels. And don't get me wrong, I have nothing wrong with Zepcos. I own one. I actually have a Zepco 33 Max on my bow fishing bow. It's a great reel. It does a great job. If you guys would like to see me do a tackle talk on fishing reels, I'll set up a table. I'll pull out a whole bunch of reels. I mean, my wife says I got an addiction because I got a whole room of nothing but fishing gear. It's sad, but I really do. Now I'm making custom rods. I every time I'd see a good rod, I'd buy it. You know, oh man, that rod. You know, I know how much rods run for, and I buy them. And I still do that every now and again. But I'm gonna get off here. Like I said, hit that like, hit that subscribe, leave me some comments. When we hit that magical 100, I am going to send out a customized Big Bub Here Kitty Kitty rod for free to one lucky winner. So hit that like, hit that subscribe, share to your friends. Let's get these views going. Let's get the views up. And I'll catch y'all later.